आपने विराट की बात की, आपने जैसे रोहित ने कहा पिछले बार कि अक्सर एक एक्सपीरियंस खिलाड़ी जब उनके हाल ही में विराट ने वैसे तो 100 बनाया उन्होंने पहले टेस्ट मैच में, लेकिन अक्सर आपके डिस्कशंस फोकस के इर्द गिर्द होती है, गेम प्लान के इर्द गिर्द होती है कि उनकी गेम क्या है. देखिए वीकनेस हर खिलाड़ी के गेम में होती है और कहीं ना कहीं किसी न किसी तरह से आउट होंगे. तो हमेशा सोच ये नहीं होती है, सोच ये होती है कि आप अपने जोन में कैसे रह सकते हो जहाँ पे आप वो रन बना सकते हो. मैं हमेशा मानता हूँ कि कॉन्फिडेंस की बात होती है और एक शुरुआत की बात होती है. एक बार वो एक खिलाड़ी को शुरुआत मिल जाती है तो उनका उनका गेम अलग दिखता है. तो मेरे ख्याल से विराट और रोहित दोनों ऐसे खिलाड़ी हैं, अगर 25 से 30 बॉल खेल पाते हैं उसके बाद आपको वही विराट वही रोहित नज़र आएंगे जो आपको पहले नज़र आते हैं. लेकिन ये गेम कॉन्फिडेंस का गेम है, तो आप जितना भी प्रैक्टिस करोगे, आप जितने भी बातचीत करोगे, अंत में जब आप मैच में उतरोगे वो 20, 25, 30 बॉल खेलना बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. और अक्सर जो भी डिस्कशंस होते हैं और जो भी प्रिपरेशन होती है उसके इर्द गिर्द होती है. I think, like I explained earlier, the thought process wasn't so much batting. If there was an overemphasis on batting, then we would have had Shubman in the team. We just think of the balance of the team based on the conditions and what's ahead of us. It's not so much which department's working and which department isn't. It's cricket, so there are going to be times where one department does better than the other, and there are times when both departments do well. But the thought process behind selection is making sure we get the right team for the conditions in front of us. The way Sam played, I felt, the intent that he showed in the first few overs sort of put us on the back foot, but I felt it took a lot of character for our bowlers to stick in there. It wasn't the easiest conditions to bowl. We felt the conditions are good to bat on, and at times like that, sometimes it's important to stick to your guns, stick to the plans. I felt post lunch we came back really strong, bowling those maidens, putting the pressure on the opposition. And I felt at times like that you are taken by surprise when someone plays a knock like that. But I felt we responded really well, and then through the day sort of kept at it. And towards the end, you reap the rewards of everything that you did through the day. So I felt overall, you look at that day, we were happy with where we ended. We tried to keep it very simple. He batted really well, and then we felt that is an area that we had to stop. You had fielders in those areas, and often that happens when a player's known to play certain shots. You want to make sure that you have fielders there, and you still bowl to your lengths, your strengths. It's Test match cricket, so you don't necessarily have to change your deliveries. It's just having the fielders in the right place, and you still try to hit top of off more often than not. And that was pretty much the plan through and through. Washi coming in and Jaddu, using them as well was part of the plan, and giving us, a breather, the fast bowlers as well. So I think it worked out pretty well at the end. We were having a conversation outside and something else completely. So I'm not aware of what happened, why it happened, and if anything happened. But when you play a game like that, there's always going to be emotions. But I'm pretty sure that it's not as big as it seems. Well, I think a lot of the decisions when they are made and the process of it being made, the communication is always there and transparency is there. I think it's pretty obvious that we felt in these conditions, looking at the pitch, having Washi in the bowling attack will give us that variation, especially towards the end once the ball gets old. Post the 50 overs, we felt that is an area that we wanted to get better at. We felt Washi could give us that solidarity with Jaddu, especially the way Travis Head and Alex Carey were getting runs lower down. So we felt having an offie in the ranks will provide us with that. The other question is, yes, Rohit will come up in the order, and more likely than not, he will open the innings for us. So I think that was the thought process, and unfortunately for him, just how things panned out, he had to miss out. And sometimes I just feel for a young player in a position like that, a big day, he wants to make his mark. He understands it's the team's requirement, and it's unfortunate, but I wouldn't say that he's been dropped per se. It's just unfortunate that he couldn't find his place in this game.